Good morning. This is Richard Peter. Well, I don't need to tell you, today is a very bad day in the stock market and on the job outlook situation that we have here in the country. It is Friday, March the 6th, 2009. Let's kind of go over the statistics together. It's about 12, it is 12 noon here in Dallas, Texas, Central Standard Time on Friday, March the 6th. The stock market is at 6,500. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is at 6,500. You can go out and buy General Motors stock with less money than it takes to get a hamburger at McDonald's. Let me repeat that. You can go out and buy General Motors stock for less money than what it takes to go out and buy a Happy Meal at McDonald's. The economic system of this country has collapsed. I predict that before the end of the next quarter, this is March, April, May, June, by June, the Dow Jones Industrial Average will be hovering, luckily, if they're lucky, around 1,000. The confidence among nations will be at an all-time low. Nobody's going to want to loan, no nation is going to want to loan money to any other nation. Jobs are going to continue to be lost. That means people are not going to be buying cars and houses. They'll be lucky to hold on to the houses that they have. Homelessness will be on the rise. I'm afraid there will be social unrest in the streets. We're in for what the Bible describes as the Great Tribulation. Now, I'm not predicting meteors falling on the earth, though they could. The Bible does predict that. What I am saying is, from over 30 years of experience in looking at economies, looking at the economic picture here in the United States and studying the economies all throughout the world over a period of 30 years, I can tell you that the game is over, the lights are out, nobody wants to play anymore. I don't care if General Motors is brought out of, declares bankruptcy and sheds all of its debt and restructures and comes back with a new Camaro. That's not going to solve the problem. There are not any customers buying cars anymore. People are saving money. If they're smart, they're putting their money into gold and silver right now. If they're smart, they're buying canned tuna fish as much as they can afford and water, because the lights are going to be shutting out on the economies of not only America but the world. It's over with, folks. And the reason it's over with is because God is no longer going to bless a nation that murders children in the womb. And that's not only just in America, it's all throughout the entire world, where the life of a child is counted as nothing more than a piece of fecal matter in the body of the woman. You have dishonored God by destroying the lives of innocent children before they're even born. God is not going to bless. And God doesn't curse either, but you are cursing yourselves by your greed, your lies, your addictions, your lust. You're paying attention to the newest movies and the newest American Idol, but not paying attention to what's going on with your liberties being destroyed and your economy being ruined by bankers who are destroying the wealth that you have. It's gone now. Your 401ks are next to nothing and going even lower. Your wealth is destroyed. The market's not coming back. The game is over. Babylon has fallen. Understand that. It's not coming back. Those of you people who are being told that by your advisors it's going to come back, it's all going to get fixed. Obama is throwing money at the problem by the trillions. That's not the problem. You've got to go to the root cause of every problem. The root cause of the problems in this country and throughout the world are greed, buying things you can't afford, bankers printing money out of nothing, and since they don't have to work for it, they just loan it out to anybody that breathes. America's seeds of destruction have now come back to destroy her, and not just America, but everybody that we're associated with throughout the so-called civilized and free world. Lights out, folks. It's over with. Time to learn how to farm. Time to get out there on an acre of ground near some good, cool water. Time to load up your guns in case people come trying to destroy it, take what you got. Do bless them if you can afford to help them, but if not, load up because they're going to be coming. Their eyes will be wide with anger and their bellies full of hunger, and they will come to destroy you and your family. During these next 3.5 years, we're in the Great Tribulation. Get into gold and silver. I've already told you to contact me for me to show you how to do that. That's www.gloriousnationalparty.ws. None of you have done that. You just sit there and look at your computer screens at me, but you don't take action. You know you need to take action. You need to get in touch with me. I have some things that I want to share with you. I'm sure you have some important matters you'd like to share with me. Pick up the phone and call me. My number is 214-365-0042. If you can't afford the phone call me toll free. 1-877-365-0042. That's 1-877-365-0042. I want you to join this witty little invention on the internet, www.gloriousnationalparty.ws. Glorious is spelled Glorious, www.gloriousnationalparty.ws. It's a witty little invention. Join me. That way I'll get your email address, get you a domain name, and we can start back up the road to recovery, to economic recovery. I'll show you how to link to gold and silver. I'll show you how to file a lawsuit against the Federal Reserve, which if there's any justice left in this country, you'll win, and they'll have to return to you in gold coin what they've stolen from you since you started accepting this phony counterfeit money known as Federal Reserve notes. China and Japan are not going to loan us any more money. They're going to be busy trying to dig themselves out of the hole they're in by loaning us money to begin with. Do you understand your politicians are printing up money out of nothing, out of thin air? They don't have the guts to raise your taxes. They want to give you health care. They want to help you keep your homes. They want to give you credit so you can go out and buy new homes. But they don't want to get to the cancer that's killing America. And that is paper money, paper credit, money created out of nothing. People that are doing exotic things with paper money. You can't do little manipulations with gold and silver. Just can't do it. But you can manipulate paper and credit. And they have so many different instruments, derivatives, credit swaps. Even the regulators don't understand the terminology that's involved here to be able to regulate it and do something about it. It's a monopoly game, a game of paper money. They can loan out billions of dollars. They can print up billions of dollars and put it out into the economy without caring about the inflation it's going to create, because that way those damn politicians don't have to be held accountable. Only two ways they can raise money. Either taxing, which gets them unelected and thrown out of office, or printing money and causing inflation, which comes on the backs of your children and your grandchildren. That's why they're in an unholy alliance with the bank and the politicians, including Barack Obama, are in a deep, evil, malicious relationship with the international banking families. There are about 500 of them, as near as I can tell. They create money out of nothing. It's real easy for them. They just sit at their computer and they enter the money and they order Treasury to print it up. And then they loan it out to you at interest, and they expect you to put up your house, your home, your car as collateral. And believe me, if you get behind 1 month, they're throwing you out on the street. Yeah, they'll make loans to anybody. It's not money they have to work for. It's not real money like gold or silver. It's funny money, monopoly money. It has no meaning whatsoever. So the game is over because the game is corrupt. The game is over because it's not based on truth and honesty, fairness, integrity. The game is over. America is done for as it presently exists, but we will rise out of this, the ashes of this collapse. Now you need to join me at www.gloriousnationalparty.ws to take the first step to the recovery from the death of this economy that is already in process. My phone number, if you have any questions, is 1-877-365-0042. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. We will pull through here, but there has to be a death before there is a resurrection. Thank you.